11 paper. And we're doing the keychain. I measured the keychain, and we're going to be doing the keychain to fit the design in the keychain. So the keychain is 2.25 by 2.25. So what I did was I made a box that's 2.25 by 2.25. So that way I can put my design in this box so I know exactly what I'm going to be using, such as measurements, right? So you guys said you wanted leopard. What kind of leopard? Do y'all want, like, let me just type in the word leopard and see what pops up. I got so many leopard designs. It's a lot of leopards. Ooh, I think I know which one I want to do. So that's Be Thankful. There's the bunny. We could do the leopard, Rolling Stones, the Skull Life, the mama. I think I want to do that one. The MTV. What do you guys think? The MTV? Ooh. MTV? Okay, I knew you guys would love the MTV one. So, let me check real quick, because I want you guys to know that I always give away these freebies that we make on live. So, order 165. If you order and you are on TikTok with me right now, you will get this keychain in your order free of charge. So, I'm going to go back to Design Space. I just wanted to tell you that. So, 165. Okay, so as you see, this opened up really, really big in Silhouette Studio. And then in Design Space, it would say, whoa, that image is way too large, right? So all you're going to do, just like in Cricut Design Space, it has a width and a height. So in Silhouette Studio, just like in Design Space, it has a width and a height, right? So another thing you can do is take your cursor, just like in Design Studio, and scale it down to make it bigger. Or you could do width and height. Personally, I just like to drag it down to make it smaller. And that's it. That's how you resize your images, just like in Design Space. So now I'm going to make this as small as I can so I can put this in this box. So I think that looks good. It fits in the box. It's not too overpowering. It's not going overlapping, right? It fits in that box. So let me see if I can make it a little bit bigger without too much, but I think I need to scale it down just a little. I think that's good. What do you guys think? Okay. You got the keychain. All right, so how to mirror. So in Design Space, let me go back to Design Space, right? Design Space is easy, right? When you want to flip an image, all you have to do is just flip the image, right? Super, super easy. You just hit flip and you flip it. Easy. In Silhouette, it's a little bit different, but it's still easy. Okay, there's not a button that just says flip, and it could be, but it's not as easy. So what you're wanting to do, if you want to flip this design, because I need to since I'm sublimating, you're going to go to Object, and the first thing that pops up is Mirror. Go to Mirror and flip, and there you go. That's it. Now, everyone that uses Design Space, tell me if that is not as easy or is just the same as you using Cricut Design Space. And the great thing about Silhouette Studio is that you can print bigger than Cricut Design Space. So I think it's just as easy. Okay, so now you guys said that you wanted a Easter bunny on the other side. So we're doing motherhood on one, and then we're doing Easter bunny. So what should we do on the other side? I have this new design right here. You tell me, Gray Grams Creations, tell me, do you want this little bunny on the other side? You're so welcome. I can put this little Easter bunny, or is that too much leopard? You tell me what you want on the back of it, since it's your keychain. Grandma? Let me see. I don't know if I do, but I can check. Grandma. I don't have anything that says grandma, but let me check my my lifetime drive and see if she has grandma. Let me see. I have like a lifetime drive, so I'm going to see if she has anything that has grandma. It should be under family. I don't know if you can use Silhouette Studio on your phone. I only ever use it on my laptop. I actually do. I have this one. It's a leopard print heart that says grandma. Do you like that? The leopard heart that says grandma. I have a pumpkin. And then I have this one that says Grammy. Oh, okay. So you want the leopard one. Okay. I'll go to the leopard one again. All right, let me download it. Okay. I have a sublimation printer. So, to open up a design, you know in Design Space it's super easy. You just hit upload and then you pick the design you want. In Silhouette Studio, you go to File, Merge, and then all of your downloads are going to pop up. And then you're going to pick the one that you want. And we just downloaded that one, so it's the first one. And that's it. So now here is the design. And it's way too big. So again, all we're going to do is size it down. Till it fits in this little... You got to call the store to make sure that they're not sold out. So if you go online, it shows that it's sold out. But if you actually go into the store, I bet you could find one. So someone was asking about this. This is a lifetime drive. So I just bought this whole drive and she updates it daily. So that's what I use to buy the designs. I buy lifetime drives. Okay. Go to Object and then Mirror. And that fits good. And then I'm going to print this lower than this one because I want to make sure that we tape it down good. You're welcome. Okay. So that is done. So now we're going to print off of, is Lifetime where we look to get items? Oh, that's good. $185. I got mine for like $211. But then I sold the ink that came with it and that was $50, so I just subtracted that. Is a Lifetime where we get the... So the Lifetime drives are, you basically have the drive for a lifetime. So the designer designs every day and they upload new images, and I have the Dymo label writer for Excel. So the designer uploads designs every single day. Okay, so the heat press is heated up. I don't sell any ink. Yeah, you won't be able to order online. You would have to go in store to find the printer. Where do you get the lifetime drive at? How much was what? The lifetime drive or the Dymo? The Dymo printer was $300 and the lifetime drive was about $20. But she was running a sale. So that's the only reason I did it. But just type in lifetime drive on Etsy and a whole bunch will pop up. No, you don't go to lifetime drive. You have to find the designer that sells it. You're welcome. All right, so let's print this out. Which printer do you guys want me to use? The 2720 or the 15,000? It just depends on the designs that you like. I can't tell you which designer is the best to get it from. It's about your taste and your design. Yeah, see? You can definitely get it in store. So y'all want me to use the 2720 to print from? Okay. So where do you recommend the 2720? Which do you recommend? It just depends on what you're trying to make. I can't really just say which one is better. It just depends on what you're trying to make. If you're wanting to make designs for small things like we're doing now, like keychains and stuff, then I would suggest the 2720. But if you're trying to do like 3X shirts, 4X shirts, then you should get a large format printer, and that's the 15,000. So this is the size sheet I'm going to use. This is just the scrap that we used from earlier. So I'm going to use this scrap, put it in the back of my printer, and hit print. And that's it. Wow, you're stacking up on printers, aren't you? The next printer I'm going to get is the F570, and it prints 24 by 24. And it costs $2,500. So it just depends on what you're trying to print. If you're trying to print like smaller items, like keychains, tumblers, mugs, baby clothes, I would suggest the 2720. But if you're wanting to do and you want to produce 3X or 4X shirts, you can still do them with the 2720, but you're going to have to split the images and then piece them together. To me, I just think that's too much work. So I would suggest getting the 15,000. And it's printing out, as you guys can see. And we do sell these as blanks in our shop. So these are really great for real estate agents, bridal gifts, bridal parties, birthday parties. Really, everyone loves a keychain, right? The 15,000 is usually $600. This is a 100% polyester shirt. So here are the prints. Okay, and then I'm going to show you what's next. So it didn't take me too long to print, right? Super fast. So the next step, I purchase all of my blanks from my supplier in China. So I have my own supplier that I get my blanks from. Okay, So remember, I always tell you guys whenever you're doing a blank, such as anything non-shirts, I would definitely get a microfiber cloth and then just wipe them down. And the reason you want to wipe them down is because there's lint and dust that can get trapped onto the substrate. So you just want to wipe them down. That way there's no dust on it. Because if there is dust, you'll get blue marks and those will never come out. And the blue marks are the dust and the lint because they turn blue when they're heated. So always just rub everything you can off and make sure everything is nice and clean. Okay? So the next thing you want to do, let me cut this. Next thing you want to do is first line up your print onto the substrate, right? So I can't see the print, so I know that the sizing is good. And you guys can't see it, but it's lined up pretty good, okay? So you want to do one side at a time. And I just want to double check the instructions. So if you do order from me, just know that we will always give you instructions for whatever you order. So if it's mugs, if it's a shirt, if it's a coaster, if it's a mouse pad, keychain, we're going to include the instructions so that way you know what you're doing, right? Finding a printer. So the instructions say 400 degrees for 45 seconds. So we're going to press this for 400 degrees for 45 seconds. So the first thing I'm going to do is just cut around it. You don't want too much excess, but you do want enough so that way you can rip it off. Okay, that should be good. So now let's head over to the heat press so I can show you guys. Okay, take you guys off of that. Okay, here to the heat press. So when it comes to smaller items, yes, I have to tell you about that in just a second. You guys are going to be mad at me. What press do you have? I have the 15 by 15 StarCraft heat press. So when I do smaller items, I like to use my Cricut Easy Mat to add more pressure. This thing is so dirty, but I like to use it just because it adds more pressure underneath. So I sit this on my heat press, and then we're going to sit a piece of butcher paper down. Then I'm going to take my print and make sure it's lined up correctly. And let me change the timer. Okay. So it's already... I got it a long time ago, but I got it from Michael's. It's when I first started using a heat press, and it's at Michael's. But you can just get like a little pad. It doesn't have to be from Cricut, but it's what I have. So the print is all lined up on the keychain. So I'm going to set it down. Okay. Then I'm going to take some tape and add one piece of tape onto one side, but the tape is going to be on the butcher paper, not on the substrate. Add it to the butcher paper, not the substrate. Okay? So now it's taped down to the butcher paper, and you can see what I'm saying. Let me show you guys real quick what I mean. So the tape is on the butcher paper and the transfer, not on the actual keychain. And the reason you do that is so you can peel it off. If it's on the keychain, it could possibly leave a mark, and it would be really hard to get off because you have to rip it off when it's hot. So this is why I tape it to the butcher paper. And someone has asked if we can use Silhouette Studio from your phone. I am not sure. I do not know. I do everything on my computer. So we're going to add another piece of little butcher paper on top. And then we're going to press. So 400 degrees for 45 seconds. Probably too much pressure. So let me adjust the pressure. There we go. Yeah, I'm not sure if you can use Silhouette. I purchased the HPN 16 by 20 swing away since I'm afraid it would burn my hands on the clamshell. Yeah, when I first got it, I burned my hand once and I've never burned it again. I want to get the 16 by 20 Hottronics one, the one with the compressed air, and it pops open for you, so you don't even have to do it. It's like all like electronic, but it's like $4,000. So yeah, I don't think I'll be buying that anytime soon. 6 seconds. Okay. And it's hot, but I'm going to bring you guys closer so you can see me tear it off. Cool. It looks so good. And it's hot, but let me show you. Look. How did it turn out? Like it? And I just want to show you colors. Hold on a second. It's hot, so be careful when you're touching it. But this is the print. And then those are the colors. Look at that. So pretty. I have my own supplier for keychains. We sell them as blanks. So you can purchase them from us if you would like. It's on 400 degrees for 45 seconds. Oh no, you didn't figure out the ICC profile? Oh, so you said that you tried to purchase, but it wouldn't let you put TikTok. Have you already used it before? If you've ordered from us before and you use the code TikTok, it probably won't let you use it again. But let me check. I can go to discounts for you real quick and see. TikTok. Okay. Okay, try it now. It should let you do it. If not, you can use the code. Let me see what else I have. I'm doing good. How are you? You can use the word Shamrock because we're doing the St. Patrick's Day sale. So if TikTok doesn't work, you can use the word Shamrock and that should work. And it's still hot. Because the butcher paper, I can't actually link to it because it's at Sam's Club. So if you go to samsclub.com and type in butcher paper, you should be able to find it. That's not good. I had a graphic designer actually build my website for me because I'm not good with that stuff. The graphics and the stuff you see on my website, I do, but she built the website for me. So we're going to do the other side. The heat press is on 400 degrees and we pressed it for 45 seconds. And here is the one side of the keychain, and we're going to do the back now. I do not. I purchased my designs. So we're going to do the back. I'm going to leave the keychain sitting over here, I guess, for just a second. That way I can cut the other side off the keychain, because we're going to be doing both sides. Because it's a double-sided keychain. Okay, so this is the other print that we're going to put on the other side. So it's the same thing as before. So I'm going to take the print and line it up so it's straight. Yes, I do sell sub-transfers that are shipped out. Okay. So that looks about good to me. So remember, we're going to just cut around. Not too much, but we're just going to cut around just a little bit. And we're going to go press it. So again, 400 degrees at 45 seconds. And you want to make sure that the keychain has completely cooled before you press the next side, which only takes about 30 seconds. As you see, I'm already touching it and we just pressed it. So it doesn't take long, and we sell these as blanks. So if you guys are looking for keychains, we do sell them as blanks. Okay, so same setup. Now, this part is really important. Since we are pressing the design and it already has a design on the back, make sure you use butcher paper. If you're only pressing one side, then the butcher paper is kind of really up to you, but I would suggest using butcher paper every time. But since there is a design on the back, we want to make sure we're using butcher paper. I'm just making sure it's lined up. You can do it with a Cricut Easy Press. Did you download the drivers? I'm sorry, I'm trying to read every single comment, so if I'm not getting back to you as soon as possible, I'm sorry. Rosie, did you download the drivers to your printer? So the next step is we're going to just lay this down on the butcher paper. I think it shifted, so let me do it again. I'm a perfectionist when it comes to this shit, because I want to make sure that it's nice. We are making keychains. No, you just need it on the computer. Rosie, you just need it on the computer. Okay, So this part is tricky. I feel like it's not aligned correctly. But it is. I'm getting paranoid. Okay. There we go. I feel comfortable with that. How do you get your images? I just got to Sublimation printer and I do not need. I might purchase my designs. Do you work more with Silhouette than Cricut? Yes, I do. All right. So we have the keychain laid down. Can you get mask hanger mat? I'm not sure what that is. Okay. So here is the keychain. We're going to put a piece of butcher paper on top. And then we're going to press it. 400 degrees at 60 seconds. I'm not sure what a mask hanger MDF is. Rosie, just make sure that your drivers are downloaded to your printer. And then did you go to Sublimation Cove, their Facebook group? If you go to Cosmos Inc. Facebook group, he should explain in a video in the announcements bar how to download the ICC profile. Or go to his YouTube channel because he has YouTube videos now. All right, 4 more seconds. Oh, thank you, Mountain Mamba. Mountain Mama. Same temperature with the heat press. Yep. 400 degrees at 60 seconds. Shirts, we sell them as blanks. Hot. Okay, let me show you guys the release of the keychain. There you go. Haha. That's why I'm a perfectionist, because I just wanted to make sure that it's right. Guys, this is so cute. Oh my god. And another reason why you want to put it on butcher paper is because it's super hot. So what you can do is just like slide the keychain off the butcher paper. Right? So you don't burn yourself. Look at that. Yay, I'm so happy. And then look. This is why I use Cosmos ink. Look at the color. And now look at the color. I just want y'all to see that. Look at the transfer, and then look at the color. Super, super cute. And this is why we use Cosmos ink. A lot of you asked what ink I use. This is why I use Cosmos ink. And we offer these as blanks. And another reason why I have my heat press sitting on this table is because this table is pretty cool. Like this half where my heat press is kind of hot because the heat press was running. But this side is fairly cool. So when I have a blank such as a keychain, I can just set it over here and it cools down quickly. Yay! Yeah, he ships out quick. So if you want to change the Hippos ink to Cosmos, you have to wait until it's all the way down to the last little bit, and then you can add Cosmos on top. I do offer tutorials. If you check the link in my bio, you can schedule a call with me, and I can teach you everything you're needing to do, like the basics on Silhouette. So I wanted you guys to see the reason why I use butcher paper. Can you see the MTV logo in the butcher paper? Pause and Coffee Studio. If you check the link in my bio, I have the direct link to purchase. So if you can see there, that is why we use butcher paper. I'm so serious, guys. I can't stress it enough how important it is. Super important, because if I wouldn't have used butcher paper, that would have gotten on my press. And you wouldn't be able to see it, and then it would be there. My shipping is super quick. You ordered 314, it'll be here tomorrow. Yes. Some people say that they don't like me only offering priority shipping, but the only reason I do that for right now is because of COVID, and the post office cares more about priority than they do about first class. And first class, I've had a lot of issues with, so that's why I only offer priority at the moment. Same thing with Cosmos. They only offer priority just because we want to make sure you guys are getting your items. So that is why I offer priority. So the keychain has cooled down, and now I can touch it, right? It's cool to the touch. I'm going to go over it in just a second so you guys can see the full and final result. Can you use your mug press for wine tumblers? Do you offer tutorials for that? I have used my mug press for wine tumblers, but I prefer the convection oven. We just did a wine tumbler yesterday. Yeah, I can show you real quick. Do you sub then bleach or bleach then sub? Do you wash them in between those steps? So typically I sub and then bleach. After you sub, you just take it out to bleach it and then put it in a cold rinse cycle. If you have a washing machine, if you don't, then you can just put it in the sink or the bathtub and rinse cold water over it and then let it dry or put it in the dryer. If you bleach then sub, then I would suggest bleaching it, putting it in a rinse cold cycle, drying it, and then subbing. Same here. I love priority mail. I've had 0 complaints. Oh, okay, yeah. If you head over to the Facebook group, I have a video on how to sublimate on a tumbler. Okay, so Liz Monique. I don't really want to show you guys the whole office, but I'll show you just this part. So this is called the Bror. It's B-R-O-R. I have my heat press, my mug press, my Cricut Easy Press, my convection oven, and then I have more space if I wanted to add more stuff. This is from IKEA. It was $100. And then this part, the white part, was $8. So about $110 for everything in total, for just the press where it's on. It does have wheels. So if you needed to wheel this around, you could. It is metal. And then another thing too is it comes with a brown top, but that's why I put the white part on it, because the brown was ugly to me. So I just put a white top on it. Okay. Thank you. Question. I want the transfer for the wine one you did yesterday. What do I choose in your shop? I had someone ask me about this yesterday. It's under It's Wine O'Clock, but if you type in wine in the search bar, then it should pop up, because that's the only transfer I have with the word wine in it. It's called the Bror. B-R-O-R. B-R-O-R on IKEA. I got it from IKEA. Thank you. I have seen them spray peroxide. I do not spray peroxide on mine just because I live in Georgia and we have really good heat and weather here. So when I bleach, I just throw them right in the washer. They turn pretty white pretty quickly. And if you go to our Facebook group, then you can check our video, because you can see how fast it changed. Like literally we were on live. I don't know if anybody was on live with me when I bleached the shirts, but we were on live, and like while I was holding the phone, it turned white like that. So quick. Okay, so I wanted to show you guys again. It's a Linman. So the bottom part is called the Bror, B-R-O-R, and the top is a Linman. It's the $8 one. So there's one that's going to pop up that's like $100. There's one that's going to pop up $50 or whatever. It's $8 for the top. So the keychain, here's the one side to the keychain. And then here's the other side. So you could do a full bleed on these. You could put your logo on them and pass them out. You could put your logo on one side and then your QR code on the back for payments when you do festivals or pop-up shops. You could, if you're a real estate agent, you could put your logo on it and your information on the back and pass them out as gifts. Leave these places. It's glossy, it's really pretty, and they're very inexpensive. And then what you do is it comes with the jump. So you just add that part there. Add that part there. Add the little hoop. And then you just take it like this. I do sell these keychains. And then you just add it to this little hole there. Do you see? And pop it on. Boom. Keychain. Already. So you could do QR code on one side. You could do, I mean, whatever you guys want on these. These are endless. You could do a full bleed on it. Super, super cute. And I love what you said, motherhood on one side, right? Because we grew up with MTV. The new generation, they don't even know what MTV is, but I do. And then grandma on the other. So you could do endless things. I sold a lot of these during Christmas and during birthdays. So birthdays was a big one. Christmas was a big one. I had a lady ordered like 50, and she wanted me to put the same photo on every single keychain. And she was passing them out to her family members to give them as gifts, right? Because all of her family members lived everywhere else and it was COVID, and she just wanted something simple but something really memorable. And you could put your family's photos on these and pass them out. Great wedding gifts. I think they're like $2. I couldn't tell you, but they're really inexpensive. And they come with the jump and the ring. You're on IKEA. Cool. Okay. So let me get your attention real quick. I know a lot of you were asking about the silicone wraps. So I have good news and then I have bad news. If I'm going to sell it, how much do I sell them for? It's just your choice. You could really, I think I sold mine for $12 a piece. So if you're personalize them, you can sell them for at least $12. Maybe $8, $9 at the lowest, but you could definitely sell them for $12. It just depends, especially if you add the person's QR code. And this is sublimation, so it's not vinyl. It's never going to go away. You can wash it, you can throw it, scratch it. It's never going to go off. So if you put somebody's QR code and their logos, you could charge for that. So I would say like 8 to 12. Because you're not using a lot of ink, right? That's like 5 cents an ink. Probably not even that much. QR code generators, or they will send you the QR code that they want them to use. Okay, so let me tell you guys about the silicone wraps. $4? What? No, you can be charging hella for them. I can understand if you're doing like 100 keychains or 200 keychains and it's that low. But if you're just selling one keychain, you can sell these keychains for $12. The lady that ordered just for Christmas, she ordered like 50 of them. And I sold each of them to her for, I think it was $10 a piece. and she just wanted a family photo. So you can get your, yeah, okay, I was about to say, do not lowball yourself like that. So let me go get the silicone wraps and then tell you guys the story. Okay, so you guys have been asking about the silicone wraps, and these are what I use when it comes to tumblers, when it comes to my shot glasses, right? So you guys are going to be mad at me, but I forgot. So I've had this silicone wrap. As you can see, it's like ripped and everything, but it still works fine. I've had the silicone wrap for close to 2 years, and I still use it anytime I do tumblers or wine tumblers, as you guys see. So I thought that I had got it from Amazon because I got it a long time ago, and when I first started Sublimation, I didn't know any better, and I didn't have my own supplier, so I thought I bought it off of Amazon. So I went through my Amazon orders, and I couldn't find it, so I was like, I know I ordered it off of Amazon. And so then I was talking to one of my suppliers, and I was like, do you sell the silicone wrap? And they were like, you mean the ones that we sent you already? And I was like, yeah. And they were like, yeah, of course. How many do you need? So we started talking about pricing or whatever. So I've gotten these from my supplier, and that's why you can't find it on Amazon. So I'm sorry. I thought I got it from Amazon, but I didn't, and it was 2 years ago, so I didn't know, and I forgot. And so this one I just got because we just got in the shot glasses, and they included this with the shot glass. So I was like, how did I not get this off Amazon? I swear to you, I thought that I got it from Amazon. So yes, I am already purchasing them from you, but I wanted to ask you guys how much, how many should I order, right? So there's the kind for the tumblers, and then there's the kind for the shot glasses. So if I order them, I want to know how many you guys want, so that way I can order enough. And I'm going to tell you the amount. Guys, it was like 2 years ago. Like, I don't remember. Oh, yeah. So let me tell you how much. Nope, they can be reused. I can show you how to wrap both. Let me go get the 2 blanks. Hold on. And I'm going to tell you the price too, because they gave me the price. So hold on. Okay, I'm going to show you. And I've had this for 2 years, so that's why I didn't remember. Okay, so this is going to be way cheaper than the metal ones, because the metal ones are, and I've had this for a long time. As you can see, it has like stains on it, and it's ripped, but it still works fine, so I'm not going to throw it away. It works good. So shrink wrap, you can only use once. These you can use multiple times. So let's just say this was a straight tumbler, or this is a 20-ounce tumbler, but it's not straight. But let's just say this was a 20-ounce straight, or, you know, just the tumbler itself. You're going to take the tumbler, right? Take the wrap. And then you're going to take one hand and then just pull it. Right? And you're just going to keep pulling it. You're going to pull it. See, I just ripped it off some more. It's old though. But you're just going to pull it until it's tight. Right? Just like shrink wrap. And then to close it, piece of tape. It's not coming off. It's heat resistant, so you can put it in the oven. And that's it. So that's how you wrap the tumbler, right? And you can do wine tumblers. You can do 20-ounce straight tumblers. It won't unravel. It's sitting here just like this. You can add a couple more pieces of tapes to it, but it won't unravel. So the wine tumblers the same way. We did the wine tumblers last night. I'll do it for you in just a second. But the wine tumblers are the same. Nope, it's not sticky. Not at all. It's not sticky. We're talking about a convection oven that we use for strictly just sublimation. So I don't use my home oven. We use just an oven specific for sublimation. So I bought one for sublimation. It was $40 and I've only used anything but sublimation in it. So this won't work for, I'll go over cost in just a second. This isn't going to work for the mugs, right? It's not going to work for mugs because you already have the clamps for the mugs, the ones with the metal for the clamps. So just keep doing mugs the way you're doing them or use your mug press. This is just for tumblers, wine tumblers, shot glasses. No, one won't work for all different sizes. They're going to work for 20 ounce, 30 ounce. They're going to work for sippy cups, baby bottles, any type of tumbler. Okay. So let me show you the wine tumbler. We did it yesterday, but I'm going to show you those as well. Okay, hold on one second. Clamp from Amazon? What do you mean? So I can just that and no tape, right? No. You add a piece of tape to it. So I'm going to do another one. So here's the wine tumbler. Right. So what you'll do is you'll add the transfer. You'll add your transfer. Add the piece of butcher paper. So with this, you're going to need to use butcher paper. Add your silicone clamp for mugs from Amazon. Yes, silicone clamps for mugs are on Amazon or really anywhere that sells sublimation blanks. So what you're going to do is add your transfer, tape your transfer down, then add a piece of butcher paper. Because if you don't add a piece of butcher paper or just blowout paper or copy paper or whatever you're using, it's going to bleed on the silicone wrap. Okay, so transfer, tape it down, butcher paper, tape it down, and then wrap. Okay, so here is the wine tumbler. Take your wine tumbler. You're going to put it at the end of the wrap, and you're just going to pull it as tight as you want or as loose as you want. Right? So we're just going to keep wrapping it really tight. Let me take the lid off so you can see. So then you're going to take, we have our own supplier for tumblers. So it's wrapped. It looks kind of retarded, right? It looks weird, stupid. Take a piece of tape. You can add another piece of tape if you want to. It's not going to unravel. Then you just fold this down into it. There you go. Set it in your convection oven. And we showed this on live last night. So this was on live last night. So you just fold it down. Like that. Or you can just leave it up like that if you want to. Haha, air bubbles or anything. No, you don't have to tape it super tight. It's as long as you wrap it tight. I wish you guys could see the videos that we've done, because a lot of you guys are new. But we did this last night. We did multiple tumblers with them. A finished product. I think I do from the live we did. So this is, and anybody that's in the live from last night, just let me know, because this is the tumbler we did last night. This is the wine tumbler we did last night with the wrap. So if anybody that's in here can attest to that, this is the tumbler we did last night. With the wrap. It works perfectly fine. So if you are interested, let me know, because I need to know how many to purchase. But they work perfectly fine. And it eliminates shrink wrap. Shrink wrap is expensive. From other suppliers, we're probably going to be offering it. Yeah. So we do have the shot glasses. And I'm going to show you the one for the shot glasses. So this is the shot glass. And we offer the shot glasses as blanks. I'm going to go over the cost in just a moment. So the shot glass is curved, right? So you're going to take, I'm going to go over price in just a second. So you're going to put your shot glass at the end of the curve, right, on one end. Then you're going to just tightly pull, right? We're just tightly pulling till you get to the end. Okay, now we're at the end. You can push this stuff down or leave it up. Take a piece of tape. There you go. You keep saying, is it going to unravel? It's not unraveling. It's staying there. So it's going to sit in your oven just like that. So if you pull it tight, it's going to be tight. If you pull it loose, it's going to be loose. And that's how it will sit. Just like that. In your oven. Right? So it's just going to sit just like that. And it's not unraveling. You see I'm touching it. It's not moving. It's not unraveling. It's not unwinding. It's going to sit just like that. Right? So that's how you would use them. I would suggest practicing, right, first. Don't just jump into it. If you don't practice, you're not going to get good at it, right? So I would suggest practicing with using the wraps. It did take me a long time. Another thing too is using the wraps. If you head over to my Facebook group, everyone that is in the live right now, if you head over to my Facebook group, I have videos of me using these wraps. So please check my Facebook group and look at videos and look at tutorials. I come on live every day and I use the wraps seldomly from depending on what we're doing. So if you are in the live, head over to my Facebook group. Check the link in my bio. It says Facebook group. Head over there. Just join. The Facebook group is Peachtree Market Co. And I have videos on there on how to do tumblers, mugs, everything. So if you guys are interested, head over to the Facebook group, and that way you can see me actually use it when I'm doing it. So butcher paper, then wrap, correct? Yep. So image, butcher paper, wrap. Yep. Image, butcher paper, wrap. So let me talk about the pricing. And let me put this free gift back in that person's order. once it's wrapped and you put it in the oven, do you need to turn the tumbler during the heating process? So it just depends on the design. If it's a full bleed design, then you do. Some people like to. Technically, I never do, because my tumblers that I get from my suppliers, they're really, really good. And you only have to sublimate for like 4 to 5 minutes and they're done. So personally, I don't turn mine, but you can if you want to. And so, the reason some people don't turn theirs is because their oven is big enough. I have the extra large oven, so I don't need to. I have really good circulation in the oven. Another reason why you would turn it is because you don't have a big enough oven, so you have to like lay it on its side and turn it, right? Okay. Don't go and buy a whole bunch of blanks if you don't know what you're doing yet. Go to Walmart and buy a yard of fabric and practice. So let me tell you guys the price. Okay, so hold on, let me bring it up. Give me a second, I'm loading up my computer. So for the shot glass wraps, we have the shrink wrap for the shot glasses. So if you prefer shrink wrap, we do have shrink wrap for the shot glasses only. Okay, I'm still waiting for the shrink wrap to get in for the tumblers because some people just like shrink wrap. So we do offer shrink wrap for just the shot glasses. If you're wanting the wrap for the shot glasses, let me tell you how much it would be. Now, remember the shot glass wrap is going to be reusable, so you can use it as many times as you need it. It's going to be $10. So the wrap for the shot glass is $10, and you can reuse it. So the Craft Addiction and MCCORMKE, they are available. If you go online, it's going to show it's out of stock. I've had a couple of members today in the group say that they have found the printers, but they had to go in store or call. So my suggestion is to call the store, Staples, Office Depot, Office Max, and say, hey, do you have this printer in stock? They'll say yes or no. If they say no, then say, can you check around in the area and see who has it in stock? And I bet you 9 times out of the 10, there's one in your area or in your state that has it, and they will ship it to you if you would like that, or you can go pick it up. If not, you can call your surrounding states and they will ship the printer to you. Any printer. Any Eco Tank. So the 15,000, the 2720, it's not going to show on stock online. So you have to go physically into the store or call them. So the shot glass is going to be $10, and these are 100% reusable. You can reuse them as many times as you need to. Okay. As far as shrink wrap you only use once. This you can use as many times as you need to. And another tip is after you use it or before you use it, I would suggest taking a lint roller and just lint rolling it, just in case there's any lint on it, right? So you want to be extra safe. So put it in a drawer, keep it nice and clean, make sure it's put away. But is this something that you guys are interested in? The shot glass, for the shot glass. For the shot glass. Let me know. Okay. So then for the tumblers. Okay. For the tumblers. Let me tell you. Yes. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I'll probably order like 15 of these. And I should have them probably by the end of the week. Of next week, sorry. By the end of next week, not this week. And then for okay. They will be on my website. So I'll come live and let you guys know when I have them, and then I'll put them on the website. And then, so $10 for the shot glass. Oh no, I don't do pre-orders. You cannot put any sublimation items in your regular oven at home. And I've gone back and forth with this a lot due to the fact that some people say they've been doing it for years and it's never caused any problems for them. But sublimation is an ink, and in that ink there's chemicals. So whenever you sublimate, the sublimation ink actually releases into your oven, and next time you cook your apple pie or your lasagna, it can actually go on to the actual food that you're cooking, and you'll never notice, right? So just to be safe, I would suggest to just use your own convection oven. Go buy one cheap, $40, and then put it in there, and only use that for sublimation. So 12 for the shot glass, so I'll order 15 for the shot glass. And I'm writing this down. Okay, and then for the tumbler, let me see how much of the tumblers is going to be. STM62. Have you ever seen dog collars somewhere or leashes? Yeah, so last night you guys were asking what I should order. They are blanks for dog collars and dog bandanas and like dog tags. So I'm talking to my supplier about that, and then I should get them very soon. I'm just working out pricing. Silly question, but do you have different colored wraps? No, I don't. This is the color they have. I'm sorry. STM612. So hold on, I'm trying to find it. Okay. What is your best shirt? What do you mean? Hold on a second, y'all. Trying to see something. Trying to see how long this one is. $27. So it's longer than that. Okay. So $8.90. Okay. So these are going to be $18. 18. You use them as many times as you want. As you see, mine have been through the ringer. I've had it for almost 2 years and I've used it. It does have stains on it. It's not the prettiest looking, but these are going to be 18. So the tiny ones for the shot glasses are going to be 10, and then for the larger ones, they're going to be 18. So if I'm going to order these, I need to know so I can tell them tonight, and then I should get them by next week. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, so how about I be safe with this one and do 15? 2, so 2 wraps. So how about just to be safe, I'll do 20. So I'll order 15 of the shot glass ones, and then I'll just order 20 of the shot glasses and 20 of the tumblers. Is that okay? My best shirt. I usually make shirts when they're ordered, so I really don't have a best shirt. I mean, all my shirts do sell, but best shirt right now, Don't Be a Salty Bitch. That's probably my best one right now, and that one's in the washer. Not everyone has said yes. Yes, we are working on the mask. So let me bring that up while you guys are on here too. So these are the smug wraps. Silicone wraps for shot glasses. So you'll just wrap them in the silicone wrap and then put a piece of tape on it like that and put it in your convection oven. And this eliminates shrink wrap. And then we also have them for the tumblers. Okay. So again, everyone that is in the group, please go to the Facebook group and look at me doing the tumblers. I have a video of me showing you how to use the tumblers and then how to use the silicone wrap with the tumblers. Thank you. Okay, and then real quick, on your page, do you have designs for us to pick from? Such as, like, transfers? So I will let you guys know. I'll always come on live and let you guys know. If you also subscribe to my email list, I can show you guys in the email list when they're available. Okay, and real quick, let me show you guys mask. Hold on. So this is a mask. This is bigger for my face. But it's the black outline. I don't know if that's something you guys are interested in. We do ship internationally. You would just have to pay for the shipping. So when it comes to mask, are you guys just wanting the full white mask or are you wanting the black border mask? So we can do the black border or you can do the white border. Tell me which one you guys want. Because I wrote all this stuff down yesterday and I just want to make sure that we're getting everything you guys are wanting. So some black, some white. Okay. So I'll just get a couple of each and see how they sell. It says can't pinch this. We made this like a couple lives ago. So I know for a fact the blacks only come in small and large. That's it. They only come in smaller larges. And then for the whites, they come in, I think, all sizes, like youth sizes and stuff like that. But for the black borders, they only come in smaller large. So let me know if this is something that you guys are wanting. They would only be like $4 or $5 a piece. They're not going to be expensive. And I did my mask, right? So that's my logo on my mask. And it's too big for me. This mask is way too big for me, because I did a large and this was just a tester. It's way too big. So this is a large. This is a large and I can't fit it. So the large, I would say, is for men, and then the small would be for like kids and women. Way too big, right? So I will look at pricing for both and let you guys know, but they should be like $4, $5. They won't be much for them. And they're cloth. So you can sublimate on both sides if you wanted to, but I would only suggest the one, right? Because the other side is where the mouth goes, but you can sublimate on both sides. Okay. So we got a lot done today. I feel good. So I'm going to order 20 of the shot glasses and then 20 of the Tumbler wraps. I think that's a lot, because what happens is I'll order like the keychains. Like a long time ago, I did a live on the keychains, and the keychains, you guys were like, yeah, I want keychains. Yeah, I want keychains. And then I ordered like 50, and I still like have all of my stock for keychains. So I'm going to be cautious, knowing that some people will say they'll order and they won't, right? So I think 20 is a good number. So I'm only going to do 20 shot glasses and 20 tumblers. And if they sell out, then they sell out. And then I'll get more. But if they don't, then we know, right? So I'll do 20 of each. And then you guys can purchase. And then I'll come on live and let you guys know. Yes, I do. Please buy them. If you guys can buy these keychains. These keychains I've had for like 3 months, and I bought them as blanks because everyone was like, I want keychains, I want keychains, I want keychains. I was like, okay, I'll buy keychains and then sell them. And nobody's bought keychains. The only times I have sold the keychains is with the Sublimation blank starter kit, because you get a keychain in the kit, but that's it. I was like, y'all said y'all wanted the keychains. But it's fine though. Yeah, I think they're $3. They're not expensive at all. And like I said, you can get them with Sezzle, and what else? You can get them with Sezzle, and then there's something else I was gonna say. Oh, you get them with Sezzle, and then they come with the jump and the ring too. So you get both. It's not purchased separately. You get everything with it. But yeah. So that's why I'm cautious about like ordering. So like I just like looking at prices and like making sure like I'm ordering what's going to sell. Right? So I'll do 20 shot glasses and 20 tumblers. And that's it. And then once I get them in, I'll come live and tell you guys that they're on the site. And then, but I should get them because my supplier, they ship to me super fast. So I should get them probably, if I talk to them tonight, I should get them probably around the same time next week. Hopefully. If Customs doesn't play games. They love playing games, guys. I've had a lot of issues with Customs. Like, they have to test every little thing. Like, it's crazy. I know they're just doing their job, but it takes so long. And the one thing I hate about Customs is that, like, our orders would come in and, like, they will rip the boxes. like the white boxes that your stuff comes in, they'll rip them, like, because they have to open everything up, so of course they're going really fast, and they'll rip everything up, and like you have no boxes to use. Like my last shipment, I was so mad because like all of our tumblers, when they came in, our tumblers came, and this is like right before COVID hit, so our tumblers had came and everything went fine, and all of our boxes were broken, so we were trying to get more boxes from our supplier, and COVID hit. And it took forever to come through customs, and then our tumblers sold out. So it's been like crazy trying to like deal with COVID, and then trying to get more stuff coming in because the customs are like backed up. So just bear with me, guys. We are trying to get all that stuff in. Yeah, they don't care because they're going fast, right? So they're just trying to go through every box, test it, see if it's good. And if it's not good, then they'll throw it out. And if it's fine, then they'll just throw it back in this box and just rip everything up. Like, they truly don't care, like, at all. They'll just rip all the boxes you have. They won't put it back either. They'll just throw it back in the box. But trust, believe, if you're ordering from overseas, they're going to test every little thing. Like, even this lid, they'll test it for drugs and see if there's drugs in the lid. Like, they'll test everything. Yay! Cuban Baby 69, thank you. Alright, so I'm about to head off. It's a little late here. I'm going to order the 20 shot glasses and the 20 tumblers. Are there any questions before I head off? Any questions? Any questions? I love showing you my notebook because I use it every day. I love this notebook. Any questions that you guys have? You're welcome. Any questions about sublimation? Questions about sublimation? You're so welcome. Oven recommendation. You're so welcome. Thank you for everything. Thank you guys for I was there in Atlanta, but I missed you all. I order from China. I have my own supplier for tumblers. On your Facebook page, when you have the 2 wraps in. What do you mean by that? Coolest meme 2123. Oven recommendation. I have the oyster extra large. It retails about $150, but I got it for about $40 at Ollie's. If you know what Ollie's is. It's like an overstock store. Hello, Rosa Craft. And I had a question earlier today, a couple of questions. A lot of people were messaging me earlier regarding 101s. So if you guys are wanting to do a 101 schedule with me, like a private call, where we share an hour together, 30 minutes, 15 minutes. If you guys are wanting to do a call, you have to go to my calendar and schedule yourself on the times and dates that I have available. As far as that is the only way that I would know that you scheduled with me. And then once you schedule, then you send the payment to our PayPal. So that is the only way that we will know that you guys are scheduling. So you have to go to the link and then pick the date and the time that you're wanting to do the class. And then you have that hour or that 30 minutes of our time. So I personally take the time out of my day to do these classes with you guys. So if you could just please make sure you schedule through our calendar so that way I can know and I can make sure I make the time for you. Do you know where I can get the Sublimation empty cartridges? Cosmos doesn't have the one for the Epson. They do have cartridges. Cosmos does have cartridges. Will you let us know when you get the wraps in so I do not miss them? Yes, I will go live. So follow me and head over to the Facebook group, and then I will let you guys know in there as well. Okay, any more questions, guys? I'm getting a little sleepy. And then we have the shot glasses. Mountain Mama's back. Y'all, do you remember last week when I ordered my Fragile stickers? I only have 3 left, and they won't get here till Saturday. I tell you, and I got approved for the Amazon business account, and there's no difference. So don't do it. There's no difference. Oh, I'm happy it's been a help. Any more questions before I head off? Tomorrow, what do you guys want to do? I was thinking another tote bag. I like doing the tote bags. They're fun. I love this keychain. We did this keychain. What should we do tomorrow? Tote bag? Tote bag, since I ordered some today. What shirt are you wearing? I have an order for white tees and yours looks great. I actually sell these as sublimation blanks. So if you head over to my website, you can purchase the same shirts that I use for sublimation. Tote bags, cool. Okay, we'll do tote bag. I really like doing them. And I think they're perfect for Easter, right? Easter's coming up, so we'll do a tote bag and then we'll do a little giveaway for the tote bag. I have all my stuff to start off, but I haven't done anything. Why? Why? Girl, you done spent all that money. You have to go through a lot of trials and tribulations. It is not easy, okay? A lot of people, how's the turnaround time? I ship same day or next day. Everyone in this live right now can tell you about my shipping. I do not play when it comes to shipping. Shipping is something I do faithfully every single day. We don't ship on the weekends because the post office is closed, but we do ship Sunday night, so that way your orders go out first thing in the morning if you order on the weekends. But I ship every day, Monday through Friday. Yep. Yeah, granddaughter's birthday bags. I'm in Atlanta, Georgia. Yes, I have the 2720, the Eco Tank 2720, and that one costs $200. I use that printer for my smaller items, so such as keychains, mugs, wine tumblers, all of that good stuff, shot glasses. And I started with that printer, and I started doing small, medium, and largest shirts, kids' clothes, and that one was $200. But I quickly realized that it only prints 8.5. You're welcome. It only prints 8.5 by 14, so it's not a large format printer. So I wanted to do 3X shirts, 4X shirts, so I bought the 15,000, the Eco Tank 15,000. So you will be able to print bigger prints without having to cut it and, you know, piece it together. Yeah, I think the granddaughter's birthday bags are perfect. And then just think about, like, if you did an event or something like that, you could put your logo on the bag and then put people's items in the bags, and then now they have a tote bag to remember you by, right? So, cool. We'll do a tote bag tomorrow. You guys got to be looking through the website and seeing what design you want to put on the tote bag. I have an Eco Tank too to print, but it's not coming out good. So what kind of ink do you use? Because the settings are dependent on your ink. Bigger the print, do you have a bigger press? I have a 15 by 15 press, and I've made all the way up to a 4X on my 15 by 15 press. So it works just fine. You use Cosmos ink. Okay, now have you downloaded your drivers and have you downloaded the ICC profile off of Cosmos Inc.'s website. They tell you how to download it. So if you have not downloaded that, make sure you check out his Facebook page. And on the Facebook page, it will tell you how to download the ICC profile. And then that way you can learn how to download it. And your colors will come out good just like this on your Etsy or your site. For the tote bags or the keychains, I have them on my website. Is there a difference between the 2720 and the 15,000? So, the 15,000 is a large format printer. So that's the difference between the 15,000 and then all the other smaller printers. So the 2720, the 3700, the 4600, whatever numbers they are, those only print 8.5 by 14. Okay. And the difference between those and the 15,000 is that the 15,000 prints bigger. So it prints wider and longer. The other ones only print longer, not wider. Yeah, the 4700 will work until you get a bigger one. Don't rush it. I have the 2720. I still have it. Some people get shocked because I still have it, but I love it for like mugs and keychains, right? Why would I need to use the big printer just to print a little print like that? You know? So that's why I have it. Oh, yeah. Change it to ICC. Don't use the ICM because what it's doing is the Epson printer is color correcting your colors. And that's why you're probably not getting really good colors. Cat Clifton, the white tees are on our website, peachtreemarketco.com. All right, guys, any more questions? Any more questions? Any more questions, guys? I can't wait to put this in your little order. Aw. What printer do you have? I just got on your live. I will go over that in just a second. Are the keychains wood and hardboard? No, they are not wood and hardboard. They are metal. I had to go through a lot of trials and tribulations with finding my supplier. I just started purchasing samples. And then once you start purchasing samples, see the thing about China, guys, and I want you all to understand, when you're on the website trying to find a supplier, you're going to talk to someone that's in the same factory as another person. So they're all talking to you at the same time and they're all messaging you and you're messaging a different person. So you're going to be messaging Ben and then you're going to message Tony. But Ben and Tony work in the same warehouse, right? So what you want to do is negotiate. It doesn't even matter if you know how to negotiate, and always say, I want a free sample. Always. They will always give you a free sample. You're probably going to have to pay out of the ass for the sample, right? I ordered a couple tumblers and I paid $50, literally like 2 tumblers, and I paid $50. But it was worth the $50 to see if they're of quality. Because now that I know that they're of quality, that is my only supplier. And that's the person that I work with. And before her, I had another person that sent me blanks. Now, her blanks were good, right? They were nice, but I didn't like the quality. They sublimated well, but I didn't like the quality. It was more of a matte. And I didn't want the matte. I wanted the glossy. So the second person that sent me a sample, hers were better. So I went with her. So it takes you some money. You're going to be spending money to buy samples, but it's worth it in the end. Because that way you don't ever have to worry about somebody else trying to find someone else. You're so welcome. Okay. Yeah, Twinkle Toes is our other shop. We have 2 Etsy shops, but if you go to peachtreemarketco.com, that should be the only site that it pops up as. You just got your cups. Yay, thank you for fast delivery. Yay, I'm happy. No. Twinkle Toes is a whole different shop. We sell the designed cups like this on Twinkle Toes. So I have 2 stores. The only way to purchase sublimation items is on Peachtree Market Co. So we do have 2 businesses. One is for like kids and things like this. The other is sublimation. So we do have 2 businesses. So I would suggest just going to peachtreemarketco.com, not on Etsy. If you can purchase on our website, it makes it much easier for us. Etsy does take a lot of fees away from the sellers, so please try to purchase from our website than our Etsy shop. Okay, so yeah, they're coming. No, I don't go to DHgate. I don't use DHgate. Perfect. I'm happy you found it. So the tumblers are great quality. I'm letting you guys know right now that when it comes to the tumblers, the sippy cups, and the baby bottles for sure, I swear to you guys, I'm going to send out an email the night before. Last time I sent out the email, the next morning when I woke up, they were gone. Okay? And I'm not being dramatic. I'm telling you. The blanks have been shorted so much lately because of COVID. So if you're wanting tumblers, you're wanting baby bottles, you're wanting sippy cups, definitely, guys, head over to subscribe to our email list. Because I'm going to send out an email the night before and say, get ready, because they're going to go live. And when they go live, I can't control it, right? So make sure there's going to be about 100 of everything that's coming in. That's a lot. Last time we only did 40 of everything and they all sold out. So we're doing about 100 this time. So, and only 20 of one. We only have like a 20 of one, but I can't wait to show you guys. I can't wait to get the sample. It's going to be amazing. But yeah, so if you guys are wanting tumblers, baby bottles, sippy cups, head over to our website, subscribe to our tribe, and we'll email. And if you want them, you got to come on there and get them, because they are going to sell out. That's the sucky part, because they take forever to get here, and then when we get them, they're all gone. So that's why we doubled our order this time. Okay. Well, tomorrow I'll be on live. Can I ask you guys a question real quick before I head off? Do you guys like me getting on around 4 o'clock, or do you like me getting on around 8 o'clock? Because it makes a difference in my day. So do you guys like me getting on later, or do you like me getting on earlier? If you guys could let me know, so that way I can know going forward. So that way I'll get on specifically at that time. 8, okay. Saw the tumblers, yeah, they're sold out. So do you have a Sublimation magic mug? I don't. They're sold out. I'm still waiting on them to come in. Okay. Bye-bye. Sweet dreams. Okay. So I will get on around 8 every night. Is there a reply? Monica Danielle. If you get on at 4 p.m., I'll be fired. No. Okay. Okay, so you guys want me to get on later. That's fine. It says can't pinch this. A replay? Yeah, there is a replay. So I want to let you guys know that TikTok, I download the video to my phone, but to upload the video to my computer and then to Facebook, Facebook takes like a day to upload the live. And I think it's because they're so long. So I tried to trim them, but that doesn't help. So I'm going to have about a couple more days to upload them. So just bear with me. It does take a long time to download since they're so long and there's so many gigabytes and megabytes. It just depends on what type of items you're trying to sublimate. So if you want to use little keychains, tumblers, etc., I would suggest the 2720. If you need to start making bigger prints, shirts, etc., then I would do the 15,000. Okay, so we'll do 8. And if you guys follow me on Instagram, I always am on stories. Or if you follow me on Facebook, like my Facebook page, not my group, but my Facebook page, then I am always telling you guys when I'm going live. So I will let you guys know tomorrow, but I will be on around 8 o'clock. And I like 8 o'clock better just because like I finish my orders and then I cook dinner and then eat and then I can come on with you guys. So I like 8 better. Good to know. Do you have anything on YouTube? I have one video on YouTube, y'all. Guys, it is a lot to do by yourself. Like, I know that's so lame to say, but I have a lot of stuff to do, you know. And I try my hardest. I gotta get back on YouTube. YouTube is where it is, you know, because you can get, like, a lot of subscribers and, like, earn income passively, and that's great and all. But it's just hard to maintain, you know. And it's just me. So, I try. But I should probably upload everything. I'm going to probably take about an hour tomorrow out of my day and just like upload all the videos and make sure they're uploaded. Alright guys, well if there's not any more questions, I'm headed off. I'm going to go to bed. I'm tired. That's a good idea. Thank you. All right, so tomorrow, 8 o'clock, everyone come back tomorrow. We're going to be doing a tote bag. You guys want to see another tote? We're going to do a tote bag. Come back tomorrow, 8 o'clock, Eastern Standard Time. I'm in Atlanta, so just make sure you guys are knowing that I am in Atlanta, so I'm on Eastern Standard Time. So I'll be back tomorrow around 8, and then we will do a tote bag. So between now and tomorrow, when I come back on, I want to know what kind of designs you guys want on the tote bag. Okay? Because we always argue about what designs to put on. So tomorrow, when I come on, I'm going to ask you what design you guys want. And y'all need to tell me. Yeah. And that's great that she does YouTube. But it's just me, you know, and I run 2 Etsy shops. I own my own website. I have a family. Like, I do a lot. So, I know it's not an excuse, but it is kind of hard to maintain everything. Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, YouTube. It's a lot. So, I try my hardest to update everything, y'all. I really do. So think about it. We'll do a design that you guys pick. All right? We'll talk about it tomorrow. Just think about it. Go look through my designs of what I have and we'll do it. All right. Well, you guys, I am headed off. I'm about to go lay down. I'm a little tired. And I hope you guys have a good night. I'm going to take some time out of my day tomorrow and upload some of the videos to YouTube, upload the videos to Facebook, and make sure that they're on there. And then we should be good to go. There's any questions or concerns, I just meant they use 2 phones, but it is so hard for them to read comments from both. Oh, yeah, no, I can't do that. I want an iPad. I really want an iPad because I think it would be better for you guys to get like a bigger view from my phone. But it's on my wish list, so maybe I'll get it for my birthday. Yeah, I'm tired. All right, guys. I'm headed off. If you have any questions, you know the drill. Chat with me. Facebook me, Instagram me, DM me. Whatever it is. You guys know how to reach me. I'll see you tomorrow at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard. Good night. Oh, you're so lucky. I was just about to hit end. B-R-O-R. B-R-O-R. Broar. That's the desk. No. B. B as in boy. B as in boy. B as in boy. R as in red. O as in Oscar. R as in red. Broar. All right. Good night, guys.